What is a wisp? When you think of wisp, think of a barely discernible layer, something that's quite subtle, a wisp of clouds. My name is Luke Postoyevsky, and this is Alexander Timofeyev, and we're with Wisp. We are transforming Windows into connected devices. This is the problem that we're solving. You can see this is the 4th Street Apple store in Berkeley. Apple loves very large window-to-wall ratios per their architect Foster Partners. And you'll see that this is at about 5:45 in the afternoon, and about half of it's empty. And this is the highest, per square foot, the highest revenue-grossing retail store in the world. And the problem is heat, but it's a significantly glare. Wisp turns sunshine upside down, or up and down. And it's a very fast switch time. So it can take about 20 seconds to go from its lightest state, its most transparent state, to its darkest state. Wisp works with Google Home. Here you can see the film. On the bottom there's a control bar. It's self-powered by solar. And in this video, we're ordering Google Home to dim the window. We also are very keen on a collaboration with Amazon's Alexa. And you can see it going right now. This demo goes from about 68% visible light transmission down to about 22%, and then in a turbo mode down to 8%. Our next commercial scale prototype is going to go from 70% down to about 3%. It's a simple, easy IQ upgrade for your home. We are a retrofit product. Our market is the 19.5 billion square feet in the United States for Windows. We want to. Our market is all Windows. It's not just new commercial construction. Wisp is entirely wireless because it's self-powered by solar. So there's no wiring and cabling. And this is very important for having a very low installed cost. Wisp has a built-in solar battery, a lithium polymer battery, which is about 1.5 millimeters in thickness. So it's quite unobtrusive. Our target market is really the smart home, and we like applications like bone structure. We like applications like blue homes. We are focused on customers that already have a power wall or an August smart lock. Those are the early adopters. We're raising $3.5 million to add to the $3.8 million that's already gone into the business. Alexander, in addition to being my partner and a founder of Wisp, is also the largest investor in Wisp, $3.8 million through FPI VC. We are a company that's co-located between Moscow and Oakland. We're right across the bay. And if you are interested in talking to us, please email me at luke@wisplayer.com, luke@wisplayer.com. And I would encourage you, if you think that you're interested in investing in us, to calibrate to what we're doing and how we're doing it, invest about an hour and read through the various Medium posts that I've published on the subject of electrochromic technology and the smart home, and that will give a good indication as to whether you think that we're a fit. Thank you.
All right. Very cool. You said this is your investor right here? This is your investor doing the demo? Yeah.
He's both an investor and
your demo guy. How badass is that, right? Go ahead, questions.
Okay, so this is something definitely California, Silicon Valley. Is this something that you really see that there's a market for it, that people will pay for it outside of the Bay Area or outside of California?
Sure. So I went to the Shade store last week, and I they have one on University Avenue in Palo Alto. I was at the one in Georgetown in Washington, D.C. There are now 50 plus shade stores around the country, and they're in Beverly Hills. They're here in Pacific Heights, et cetera. And they're growing like gangbusters, and they're selling a shade for $32 a square foot installed cost. So it is, and they're selling to the bohemian bourgeoisie. I wrote a Medium post about Bobos and selling to Bobos. So, yeah, I mean, I think our plan is to go into the market at $50 a square foot, down to $35 a square foot, but heat, glare, basically light attenuation is a universal market. I believe personally that it's a $535 billion market. I think that there's a serviceable, addressable market that we're looking at in the near term. So we have a tactical strategy for our rollout. But I think that this is the largest market any investor has seen.
So, one quick question.
Yeah, are you going for consumer or for enterprise customers primarily to start?
So we're beta testing both. So we're going to do 20 projects in. We have several electrochromic sales execs in here that are really skilled at selling to consumer or selling to business. And for instance, the Google campus. Google's also buying or leasing 100,000 square feet every week, and most of that's data centers, but they have a lot of glass. If you can, it's easier to scale with corporate customers. Average electrochromic sale for View or for Sage is around 10,000 square feet. Average residential sale is probably going to be around 300 to 500 square feet. So both are interesting. Yep.
Fantastic. Thank you, Wisp. Good job.
Thank you.